Hello students, welcome to my channel Physics Universal Classes. So today discuss about the previous problems for JEE mains and advanced level problems. Okay, in this topic is Newton's laws of motion. First problem, a block of mass m is equal 10 kg is pulled by a force F is equal to 100 Newton at an angle theta is equal to 30 degree with the horizontal along a smooth horizontal surface. What is the acceleration of the block? Then g is equal to 10 meter per second square in this figure. Okay, the body is a block of mass. Consider a block of mass m is moving along the horizontal surface. Okay, the force act on a body is decomposed of x and y axis. In this one, first draw the free body diagram. Okay, the mg is acting downward direction. Normal force acting upward direction. Normal force or reaction force. Okay, making an angle theta. Okay, in this theta is equal to 30 degree. Okay, the force acting in this direction, the force F, so making an angle theta. Okay, in this figure theta. Okay, theta is resolved into two components. First one is the horizontal component and the second one is the vertical component. Horizontal component is F cos theta. Vertical component is F sin theta. Okay, there is no acceleration acting along y-axis. Okay, there is no acceleration acting y-axis. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So y means normal. Okay, in this y-axis there is no acceleration acting. Then the net force acting is 0. The net force is 0. The first to take along y-axis. Okay, along y-axis the first one, n plus f sin theta. N plus f sin theta. N plus f sin theta minus mg. Is equal to 0. So because these two are acting opposite to each other. Okay, normal force and gravitational force, these two are acting in opposite to each other. First write n plus f sin theta minus mg is equal to 0. This is along x y axis. The next along x axis. This is the equation number 1. Along x axis. Okay, f cos theta. The acceleration is acting in this direction along the surface. F cos theta is equal to m into a, ma. Next, that is the equation number 2. Okay, F cos theta is equal to ma, where the acceleration along the x-axis is, then acceleration a is equal to F cos theta by m. Okay, here a is equal to f cos theta by m and f is the 100 Newton. 100 into sine cos 30. Okay, cos 30 is the root over 3 by 2 by mass 10 kg. Okay, that is the 2 1s to 250s. 50 ones 5s, that is equal to 5 root 3 meter per second square. Acceleration is equal to 5 root 3 meter per second square. Okay, in this one, directed towards right, since f sin theta is less than mg towards the right, directed towards the right, f sin theta less than mg, and the surface is rigid, the block remains in equilibrium. The block equilibrium along the y-axis. This is the first problem. It's a very simple problem. Okay, block of mass m is equal 10 kg is pulled by a force F is equal 100 Newton at an angle theta is equal 30 degree with the horizontal along the smooth horizontal surface. What is the acceleration of the block? Okay, in this block there is no acceleration acting along the y-axis. So no acceleration acting, that is the acceleration will be 0, then force is equal to 0, because according to Newton's second law, F is equal to ma, 0 into something 0, force will be 0. Okay, the block is moving, acting along the smooth surface, along the x-axis. Okay, axis, only acceleration is acting, the force is acting along the horizontal direction, acceleration is acting along the horizontal direction, or these two are acting in the same direction, so making angle theta. In this problem, theta is equal to 30 degree. The force is acting 100 Newton force is acting, making an angle theta. Theta is resolved into two components, horizontal component and vertical component. Horizontal component is the f cos theta, vertical component is the f sin theta. Along the y-axis, okay, along y-axis, n plus f sin theta minus mg is equal to 0. That is the equation number 1. Along x-axis, f cos theta is equal to acceleration. Okay, force is acting forward direction, acceleration also moving forward direction. Okay, f cos theta is equal to ma. That is the equation number 2. Okay, in this equation number 2, find out acceleration. Acceleration is equal to f cos theta by m. F is the 100 into cos 30 root over 3 by 2 by 10. Okay, 2 ones to 250, 10 ones to 10, 5. So 5 root 3 meter per second square. Okay, this is the problem, first problem. Next, the second problem. A hockey puck with a mass of 200 grams slides on horizontal frictionless surface of a nice rink. Two force act on the puck as shown in figure. Two force act on the puck as shown in the figure. Okay, the two forces F1, F2. The force F1 has a magnitude of 5.0 Newton, that is the 5 Newton. The F2 force is 8.0 Newton. Determine the magnitude and direction of the puck's acceleration. Okay, in this one, sin alpha is equal to 4 by 5, sin beta is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, in this figure, okay, first to find out the net force acting along x-axis. So net force acting along x-axis, sigma fx is equal to f1x plus f2x. Okay, f1x is the cos beta plus f2 cos alpha. Okay, here f1 is the 5 into cos beta. Okay, sin beta is equal to 3 by 5 and cos beta is equal to 4 by 5 plus f2 is the 8 into cos alpha. Okay, sin alpha is equal to 4 by 5 and cos alpha is the 3 by 5. 5. Okay, that is equal to 8.8 Newton. 8.8 Newton. This is the net force acting along x-axis. The next to the net force acting along y-axis. Sigma Fy is equal to F1y plus F2y. Okay, F1y is the negative axis minus F1 sine beta minus F1 sine beta plus F2 into sine alpha. Okay, the net force acting along x-axis, sigma Fx is equal to F1x plus F2x, F1 cos beta plus F1 cos alpha. Then the above values are substituted. Then now find out sigma Fx, that is the net force acting along x-axis, is 8.8 Newton. 8.8 Newton. Next to net force acting along y-axis, sigma Fy is equal to F1y plus F2y. Okay, F1y, this is the negative axis minus F1 sine beta plus F2 sine alpha. Okay, the next to substitute the values. Okay, in this one, sigma Fy is equal to minus F1 sine beta plus F2 sine alpha. Okay, already sigma Fx find out. Sigma Fx, write that value 8.8 Newton. 8.8 Newton. Okay, write the side. That is equal to minus F1. F1 is the minus 5 into sine beta 3 by 5 plus F2 8 into sine alpha 4 by 5. That is equal to 3.4 Newton. Okay, 3.4 Newton. This is the net force acting along the y-axis. So now the Newton's second law. Now the Newton's second law is composed to find out x and y components of acceleration. That formula, Ax is equal to sigma Fx by m. That is equal to sigma Fx is the 8.8 by. Okay, here mass is equal to 200 grams. Okay, mass is equal to, okay, right aside, m is equal to 200 gram. That is equal to 0.2 kg. 200 gram, that is equal to 0.2 kg. 0.2 kg. 0.2, that is equal to 88 by 2, that is equal to 44 meter per second square. 44 meter per second square. The next to Ay is equal to sigma Fy by m. Okay, sigma Fy is the 3.4 by 0.2, that is equal to 17 meter per second square. 17 meter per second square. Okay, then find out the magnitude and direction of the Puck's acceleration. Okay, therefore A is equal to the acceleration of the magnitude. A is equal to square root of ax square plus ay square, that is equal to ax square 44 whole square plus 17 whole square, that is equal to the two simplification, that is the multiplication. Then find out the value 34 meter per second square. Okay, 34 meter per second square. Okay, this is the answer. This is the square, 34 meter per second square. This is the second problem. It's a very important problem for JEE advanced level. Okay, In this puck, hockey puck is the mass of 200 grams slides on horizontal frictionless surface of an ice rink. So two forces acting on the puck. Okay, acting on the puck. The one force is the F1 is a 5 Newton, F2 is equal to 8 Newton force acting, is making an angle alpha and beta. Okay, in this problem, sin alpha is equal 4 by 5 and sin beta is equal 3 by 5 is already is there values. Okay, in this determine the magnitude and direction of the acceleration of the puck. Acceleration of the puck. Okay, in this diagram, the two axes, x and y axis. Okay, the resultant, actual that formula, resultant of force delta F is equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3 plus and so on Fn. In this one, delta Fx is equal to F1x plus F2x. Okay, F1x plus F2x. Okay, in this F1x is the making angle beta. Is the beta is resolved into two components. First one is the horizontal component and second one is the vertically component. Horizontal component is the F1 cos beta plus at the same time making an angle alpha is resolved into two components. One is the horizontal component, other one is the vertically component. Horizontal component is the cos alpha. Okay, F1 cos beta plus F2. Okay, F2 cos alpha, then value substituted, then sigma fx is equal to that value 8.8 Newton. The above value substituted, then find out very easy. Okay, the next the net force acting along y axis, sigma fy is equal to minus, so minus means is resolved into two this is the horizontal component and this is the vertically vertically is the minus y axis. Okay, so minus F1 sin beta plus F2 sin alpha. Okay, this is the one angle and this is the another angle. Okay, minus 5 into 3 by 5 plus 8 into 4 by 5, that is equal to 3.4 Newton. According to Newton's second law, the component 2 separately, x and y axis, then acceleration find out. Ax is equal to sigma fx by m. Sigma fx by m, that is equal to 8.8 by 0.2. Okay, here m is the mass of the hockey puck, the 200 gram. Okay, 200 gram to convert kg, 0.2 kg. Okay, sigma fx by m, that is equal to 8.8 by 0.2, that is equal to 44 meter per second square. Next, ay is equal to acceleration acting along the y axis, ay is equal to sigma fy by m. Sigma fy is the net force acting along the y axis. Sigma fy by m, that is equal to 3.4 by 0.2. Okay, point cancel, 34 by 2, that is equal to 17 meter per second square. Okay, then finally find out the acceleration of the puck, the magnitude of the acceleration of the magnitude of the puck. Okay, a is equal to square root of ax square plus ay square. Ax is the 44 whole square plus 17 whole square, that is the whole square is that is the 44 into 44 plus 70 into 70, that is the multiplication, then the root value, that is the 34 meter per second square. Okay, it's a very important problem for JEE advanced level. Okay, so next class discuss about some more examples, the previous year problems for the JEE advanced students. Okay, hope you like this video, students. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.